Hello, kings and queens of the internet. My name is No Socks. Welcome to week 4 of my weekly commentary series. If you're enjoying this, please do all the things you need to do. Anyway, this week I wanted to talk about general well being, doing the things that help you take care of yourself, right? One of the things I like to do is go on long walks. I'm a big fan of getting medicated and then going on a long walk and just thinking, letting the world kind of turn while I'm walking through it. No big deals, nothing like that. I'll think about whatever's on my mind, whatever's been haunting me, whatever's been making me feel good, whatever it might be. But going and taking a walk, just one of my favorite things to do. I believe it's really good for you to go out in nature, take a walk. Sometimes take a walk without your headphones, sometimes just take a walk without your phone. See what the world looks like, smells like, feels like, sounds like, tastes like. That taste in the air that you get by taking a walk. If you're near a construction site, how the air's dirtier. If you're near a nice clean river or pond, how the air feels cleaner and crisper. Remember those feelings, life's temporary. Life ain't gonna last forever. So just let it be. Let the world spin with you being nothing more than a pin sticking out of the cushion. It's just weird to me to think of how many people don't go outside, don't walk, don't try to exist with the people around them. And I'm not talking the people that you want to be around, I'm talking about the people that you are around. You go to a gas station, it ain't ever the same people besides some of the workers, right? And some of the regulars. Every place got regulars, of course, but live life, slow it down, let it be, let it roll, let it exist, let it ride, even. It's okay to just be you in a world that's very much so not you. We all feel it, we all know it, we all understand what it's like living in a world that don't like you. The world ain't gonna like you, but it's our job as people who are living here, who live through this, to find what we like about the world and let it be like that. Getting hurt because you dared to feel, that's honorable. Don't let yourself get hurt, of course, when you can. But we all gonna get hurt. We all gonna have our problems. We all gonna understand what it's like to experience the good and the bad, right? To smell a rose, you gotta put your hand into the thorns and pick it. I've never really been a fan of roses. Quick little topic jump. Living life, thinking about it, right? I heard a saying. I think a lot of guys have heard it by now, and it's kind of I find it funny because it kind of moved on. People are like, "That's so true," and then nothing happened with it. It's a lot of the internet, though. Oh my god, yes, that's so true, and then nothing comes to fruition. But this idea that like most men will receive their first bouquet of flowers at their grave, if they ever receive one. It's crazy, by the way. Crazy thing to say, but true. Think about it, people are going to get me flowers. I want to at least like the flowers I get. You know, some people are just like, be lucky you have any flowers to get anyway. True, true. But if I had the choice, what would I do? Dare me to dream a bit, and I will. Roses, beautiful, romantic, sign of love, also a sign of protection because of their thorns, a sign of aggression, and often associated with blood, I find fascinating. I love flowers. I love going out and finding flowers. And I'm not just talking about the beautiful ones that you get for bouquets that you send to your girlfriend or whatever. No, I'm talking about like the flowers that grow off of the weeds, the flowers that grow wild in the grass. I really like those flowers because they don't have to be there. They never had to be there. I mean, for reproduction's sake, at one point they did, but they do, not did. But I love flowers, I love that they show a sign of life, oftentimes in very dull, boring parts. And it's not stuff that you normally see because we've been so glued to the damn phone, glued to our emails, glued to our jobs, glued to the fragile relationships we have left, glued to a system that don't seem to want to support, glued to ideas more than actual things, right? I think the saddest part about that whole, men receive their first bouquet of flowers thing. I think the saddest part is that most men aren't even going to have had the opportunity to know what flowers they would want there. Because a lot of them don't see the point. And why would you? No one's ever asked. Strange, this world that we live in, this place we call a planet, how difficult and different we are. Yeah, how understanding we can be. I think that's what really gets to me about all of it. Like, we have the capabilities to do some crazy things. Like, as far as we know, we are the only living thing that has intentionally gone interstellar. And, like, we've gone to the moon, doing another moon landing or whatever. Or started, I can't remember. Like, we've been to the moon. We looked at something up in the sky and we were like, how the fuck did we get there? And then we did it. We did it with way less than what we have now. And we learned so much for it. And it's because those people went out and just thought, what can I learn? What do I know? What do I like? What do I understand? And each of those understandings came together with the same goal in mind. We pushed deadlines, we pushed everything to be there at the right place when the right time arrived. And we had people calculate when that right time would arrive. And then we did it. We've done it multiple times. Multiple, not just once, not just twice, multiple times. Yeah, so many of us can't even name the type of flowers we would want to have. when we go. You know, die trying. Plenty of other people have died trying for less. You know, there's a chance that in the future there will be a generation of people that are so used to intergalactic space travel that us telling them that it was a big deal for us to go there is kind of like hearing our grandparents say it was a big deal for them to take the bus to school, or you know, something like that. So these little things that some people had never even considered was a possibility was shown to them. They made this big life decision. And then you got us now, and it's like, that was a big life decision. That's going to happen to us later, or we say something, oh, no one had done it before. And the people you'll be talking to will be like, yeah, but we do it all the time now. Stuff happens all the time. It's happened all the way through history, as far as I'm concerned. I can't give you the sources and back it up like a historian could, but it's because everyone started gatekeeping knowledge. So go out, like, learn what type of flowers you like. I don't even have to know why you like it. You could just like it. There's no reason to it. But why not? Why not know for yourself? Why not know that thing that you want? Scared you might get it one day? I think I'd be more scared of getting the thing I do want, not knowing what to do with it. That terrifies me, because to me, that means I got no freedom. Even the things I want, I don't know what to do with. That ain't freedom, that's imprisonment. That's a puzzle, that's a riddle, that's something else. That ain't freedom. Because, I mean, I don't know who I am. So go out, you know. Live life a little. Be daring. Learn what your favorite flower is, you know. Find a bug you ain't seen before. Learn what noise that bird you hear whenever you go into work, morning or night, what that noise is that you hear, that animal noise. Learn it. Figure it out. Talk to people. Be willing to imitate that noise in the attempt to try to learn what it is. That's what life's about. Just trying to learn what's happening. It's the question we ask each other when we greet each other. What's happening? What's going on? How are you doing? How are things? It's information. If you don't know that information about yourself, do you really know anything? Or are you just guessing? I don't know. Sorry for the delays, by the way, on the last video. I got a job, which I'm quite happy for in this economy. But yeah, my schedule is going to be a little different. I'm going to still try to post these videos every Thursday. I say try. I'm going to still post these videos every Thursday. I'm just a little behind on this one. Week 5 will be coming out regular scheduled time. It's been a little bit crunching. These ain't going to be the highest quality I've ever done. But hey, you know, that's life. All right. Anyway, I'll see you.